Joke lovers of Reddit, what's a great joke? When I'm talking with my Hispanic friends, I use the word mucho. It means a lot to them. What if soy milk is just regular milk, introducing itself in Spanish? When I'm talking with my French friends, I often say le monde. It means the world to them. Guy goes to see psychiatrist. Doc gives him the Rorschach test. Picture 1, looks like two women making love. Picture 2, looks like a nun making love to a school teacher. Picture 3, looks like my mother making love to my wife. The doc says, it appears from the test that you have an unhealthy fixation on sex. The guy replies, yeah? Well, you are the one who kept showing me all the dirty pictures. There once was a man in Guam who loved driving trains. He had done it all his life, and he intended to continue. One day, he drove his train a little too fast and ended up killing someone on the tracks. He went to court for it and was given the death sentence. He ate a single banana for his last meal, and he was off to the chair. When the executioner flipped the switch, sparks flew, smoke rose, but the man was fine. Well, at the time in Guam, a failed execution was considered divine intervention and he was set free. Somehow, he got his old job driving trains back, and the same week ran over someone else. He was tried once again and was found guilty once again. This time, however, he had 2 bananas for his last meal. Again, sparks flew, smoke rose, but he was fine. He survived the chair again and was set free. Surprising no one, the next month he had killed someone else with the train. This time, for his last meal he asked for 3 bananas. The judge said enough of the bananas, just send him to the chair. The man said the bananas had nothing to do with it. I'm just a bad conductor. 2 boys are taking a stroll through the woods, when they come across this well. They take a look down the well, and can't see the bottom. They want to know how long the drop is, so one of them throws a pebble down there. They wait a while, nothing. They spot a good-sized rock and toss it down the well next. They wait a while, still nothing. They look around and spot an engine block. They both push the heavy engine block into the well. They wait a while, then bang. A loud crash is heard. Right when they're about to move on through the woods, a goat comes sprinting past them and dives into the well. While looking at each other and down the well in shock, a farmer runs up to them. Excuse me, I left my goat around here, do you know where it went? Your goat's crazy, sir. One of the boys starts explaining. It sprinted and dived into this well here. The farmer looked at the boys, puzzled. But, that's impossible. I tied it to an engine block. A cowboy walks into a bar. He gets a few drinks and settles up with the bartender. He walks out to find his horse is missing. He walks back into the bar, whips out his pistol and fires into the ceiling. He says, which one of you idiots stole my horse? No one answered. Then he says, if my horse ain't back by the time I finish another drink, I'm gonna have to do what I did back in Texas, and I don't like to do what I done back in Texas. He has a drink and walks back outside. His horse is back where it used to be. As he was mounting up, the bartender walks out and asks, say partner, what did you have to do in Texas? I had to walk home, answered the cowboy. A middle-aged man and his wife are playing golf when she starts talking about what would happen if she suddenly died. I'd want you to get remarried and be happy, she says. I'd want you to take her golfing like we are today. You could even give her my golf clubs. Oh, I wouldn't do that, he responds, she's left-handed. 3 men who were lost in the forest were captured by cannibals. The cannibal king told the prisoners that they could live if they pass a trial. The first step of the trial was to go to the forest and get 10 pieces of the same kind of fruit. So all 3 men went separate ways to gather fruits. The first one came back and said to the king, I brought 10 apples. The king then explained the trial to him. You have to shove the fruits up your butt without any expression on your face or you'll be eaten. The first apple went in. But on the second one he winced out in pain, so he was killed. The second one arrived and showed the king 10 berries. When the king explained the trial to him, he thought to himself that this should be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 9th berry he burst out in laughter and was killed. The first guy and the second guy met in heaven. The first one asked, why did you laugh? You almost got away with it? The second one replied, I couldn't help it, I saw the third guy coming with pineapples. A guy dies and goes to hell. Satan meets him at the gate, come on in. Let me show you around. Say, do you like to drink? Well, yes. You are going to love Mondays. We have every kind of booze there is, all top shelf. You can drink as much as you want. And you're dead, so no hangovers. That sounds great. Do you do drugs? Yeah. Then you are going to love Tuesdays. Pot, coke, meth, heroin, anything you want and as much as you want. And you're dead, so you can't odd? Wow, that's awesome. Are you gay? No. Well, then you're going to hate Wednesdays.